What was the very first video game with a character creator? Thanks for the question, let's figure it out. One of the things we gamers love most about the interactive medium of video games is personal customization. And one of the best things about that customization in video games is when a game lets you create and personalize your very own character. But what was the very first video game that allowed players to create and customize their own character? The most popular answer I came across during research for this video was the Dungeons & Dragons adaptation Pool of Radiance developed by Strategic Simulations in 1988. Here you could customize your character's class, beginning attributes, name for your character, and customize the look of your character. You could even make your character a little spicy, if you will. While 1988's Pool of Radiance was the most popular answer and one of the first games with a character creator that gamers fondly remember, it was not the first. Another answer I eventually stumbled upon that predates Pool of Radiance by 4 years was the character creator in a Japanese RPG developed by Bulletproof Software called The Black Onyx in 1984. Once you began this RPG adventure, the character creator allowed you to customize your gender, hair color, and clothing color. While this character creator is much less robust than the Pool of Radiance character creator, it still counts. However, after venturing further down the rabbit hole, I discovered the earlier video game that I am pretty confident in saying is officially the first video game that ever featured a character creator. And that comes from the independently developed RPG called Dungeon that was developed on the Plato mainframe in 1975 by Don Daglow at the University of Illinois. Daglow is still around in the video game industry at 71 years old and is a video game pioneer in many ways. Specifically for this conversation, as far as my research can tell, he is the creator of the character creator in video games. Daglow is also the creator of 1981's Utopia. He created the first interactive computer baseball game in 1971, simply titled Baseball, and the first graphical MMORPG Neverwinter Nights in 1991. In 1975's Dungeon, you couldn't customize your character's look, but you could edit your character's specific stats and attributes and name your character whatever you wanted, thus making Dungeon the very first video game with a character creator. So thank you, Don Daglow. Many gamers, myself included, have lost many hours obsessing over every detail of our characters' playstyles, looks, mannerisms, attributes, and traits, all because of you. What is your favorite character creator in all of video games, and what other video game firsts would you like me to talk about? Let me know in the comments.